All right, welcome back to the podcast, everybody. We had a little vacation planned for like a couple weeks ago, so that's why we didn't put content out like we did, before. So we got Tuesday out, but it was just something old we had, and then Friday we didn't have nothing else. So here we go. Kurt is on his way home, so we just figured we'd go ahead and get started, do something real quick.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? This is my wife, Brittany. She's been on the podcast before, but with her and Ashley, so.
Yeah.
So, what kind of questions you want to be asked?
I don't care.
I don't care. I don't care. I've noticed that she has become more country sounding in recent years for some reason. I feel like he wasn't that way before.
You don't think I was country before?
I mean, you're country, but you're more than you was before. I don't know what happened. Maybe living with your daddy for a year. Him talking weird like North Carolina.
But that's not really country, I don't think.
It's a mix between like country and it sounds like a mix between country and daggum New Orleans down there.
It's
Creole
so
or whatever it's called. I don't know. That's what it sounds like to me, though.
Yeah, it's funny because some of the things that, like, especially like Mama Duke, she cracks me up. Like, it was as stiff as a board.
Yeah, they got a different language, son. I'll tell you. I mean, we sound different to a lot of y'all probably, but
yeah,
they sound different to me. I mean, you can tell like, people from Boston or California speak really good usually, but like here we kind of speak a little weird, but these people speak weird, dude.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. I don't know, like because like I mean I can still hear it in my dad sometimes because he 100%. Was. But I've never heard it really from my mom though, because she was down there about the same time, but I don't really hear it like from her or my mama and papa or anything like that. Yeah. On that side, it's really weird.
But probably because that's how his mama talked. That ain't how her mom and dad talked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's probably what it was.
Yeah, I think it was my papa's papa or my papa's dad or something. He was I feel like he was like kind of like proper. I don't know. So,
Is that the one where you scared to get on couches and stuff at his house?
Probably.
He was little?
Yeah.
Probably.
I would say so. I have
they had the plastic on the couch?
Probably, yeah.
For real? It's because Granny squirted, right? That's what they say. I don't know, man.
I doubt that.
What if she did, though? That's the whole thing.
That's not...
what if that's the reason they got them daggum plastic on the couch because they were squirters?
I don't know. Why wouldn't it... I don't know. I feel like back then they would be more like secretive and wanting to do it in the bedroom. So what would be the couch... I mean, I don't know how they used to do it back in the day, but...
I feel like it was the same way, though. They've been through so much more than us, too. I mean, yeah. I don't know if they would care or not, man. I feel like if I had been through all that crap, I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
I'd be a whole lot less caring than I am now, I feel like. But maybe not. Could be the opposite. Could be the opposite effect. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I've never had it hard before. Not really.
Yeah.
Everything that's happened has been my stupid decisions, Pretty much.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about that bullshit. I see it on your face, damn it. I ain't talking about that. We can talk about it if you want.
No.
We've already talked about all that. I was trying to stay away from it.
Yeah.
I know it's like, that's where we go when we want to talk about stuff usually.
I wonder why it is, though. Like, every time we try to have, like, deep conversations, like, you get really mad or I get really mad, and it just never really happens.
Because we start blaming each other for everything.
I wonder why we can't take, like, criticism from each other, though. I wonder why that is. Because, I mean, that's really our biggest downfall.
I feel like I can take criticism.
Then why do you get mad every time I say something that I feel like
I might not be able to. It's just my opinion. I feel like I can, but...
maybe from other people, but not from me.
It depends on what it's... Like, if it's fake, like, you got a lot of fake... Thoughts in your head that ain't real.
But that's how I... See, like, I think that is big too because, like, my thoughts and my feelings is what I feel. That's what I'm thinking, you know?
Yeah.
And you think that's stupid, and I think that's why I don't.
I think
It's like,
the
I know
only
that
reason I
it's
get
not that
upset is because
way.
it's always about shit that I'm doing that I ain't doing or something. You know what
But
I'm saying? That's the only reason.
yeah, I mean, I know, but like, even though, like, that's how it always is though. It's like, even though I'm feeling this way, you're not taking it that way, or you're not.
So I got to go into story mode with you. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm
I mean, is that what you
saying
want though,
no,
for
no,
real?
no,
Like,
no. I
just
just want
act.
you to tell me that's not what it is at all. Like, but without getting mad. And I don't know if you can do that or not. You know what I'm saying
I know
though?
what you're saying.
Like, if I'm
I know.
wrong in my feelings, tell me I'm wrong in my
Well, I'll
feelings
tell you.
without being a complete asshole.
Am I always an asshole at first though?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, I suck, dude.
No, like every single time, like you were like, you just like blow up and like, that's not what it is. You stupid.
Dang, girl.
But you know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, well, that's what I felt like it was. So if you want to come at me in a nice way and tell me that's not how it is.
Why do I get so defensive though? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the whole. I mean, why do I act that way?
I don't know. Maybe you just feel. Do you think it's because you feel like you feel this small about yourself, and so like me saying something or something, like, I don't know. I'm asking. You don't think that's what it is?
I don't care to be critiqued for real. I mean, I want to do better, and I already know all this crap that people tell me that I need to do better. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, it's hard to do. Like,
yeah,
I want to be better too, but
I know
my
everybody wants
kids.
to be better. Life's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
There's a lot of anxieties and triggers and like all these crazy things that just send you right into the ground every single day.
I know it. Me being one of your major triggers. But I don't know what my triggers are. Everything.
Maybe. Kids crying, apparently.
But the thing about it is if I'm a little high or something, I don't feel that way.
Yeah.
And I can still function, but I'm not talking
Yeah,
about like fucked up high. I'm talking about
like
I'm not talking about like crazy high or nothing. I'm just talking about like regular high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, it's so crazy to me to see your personality change in 2.5 seconds. That is just insane to me. I can't
But
even.
It's the way it goes though, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, my personality does change quite a bit for some reason.
And it's only
that's because that's who I want to be right there. It's like
yeah.
I've had anxiety since I was little, like no joke.
I know.
And but like when I was taking that Lexapro, I feel like it didn't help a lot.
I could tell a difference though. I could. Like, you came in like from work even like not feeling bad,
but,
like you didn't have as much anger. Like, I could tell. I could tell a difference. I could tell.
But I felt like eating a lot.
Yeah, but there are things out there that you can take that you just have to talk to your doctor. But there are things. I forget which one it was. I learned about it in nursing school, but it does, like, I think it does opposite effect or something. I don't know.
Makes you unhungry.
Yeah.
That'd be what I need right there, bro.
Yeah. Because it's.
We have to look that up.
I didn't gain weight on Lexapro though.
I know, but I think it said like 70% or something does. So I mean, that's a lot. And I was one of those 70.
Yeah, I was like super, super depressed though whenever I was on it, and I was on other stuff too. So it was just
the Adderalls I was taking for a little while. Probably why I lost all my weight, honestly.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, it makes me not hungry whenever I take mine.
But I don't know. It's crazy. But I was still doing the fasting thing. But I could control my hunger better. You know, even if I was hungry, it wasn't no big deal.
You know, whenever we did the fasting thing though, like after 2 or 3 weeks
It's easy.
of fasting, I didn't even crave sugar.
I know, it's crazy.
I didn't at all.
Yeah, it takes a lot of that crap away from you.
I think if I can tell my mind like I can eat whatever I want to, but I have these hours to do it in.
Yeah.
Like I still have the thought process of like I could eat whatever I want to. And then the thing with that though is like it's like whenever I was doing it hardcore, it was like I was being more consistent with it and wanting to eat better too though.
Yeah.
So you just have to change like one little thing at a time and it just helps.
Yeah.
Your mindset completely.
Yeah. And we did this for a long time too, because she lost. How much did you lose?
I lost 50 pounds.
And I lost almost 70 pounds, bro.
Yeah. I've gained.
I got down to 174.
10 pounds back.
I was at 240. But right now I'm probably about 210 right now, bro. So I'm getting back up there again. Even since we started this podcast, I don't know. Ever since I started taking that medicine.
Yeah.
I couldn't come back from it. I don't know why. It's like I want to eat.
Yeah, we need to start fasting again because I do want to do that again. Like I got to the point where like I have cream to firm up my stomach. That's how skinny I had gotten. But
what now?
Like I had bought some cream. Like my stomach was.
Like, your skin was loosening.
Yeah. Yeah. Where I bought cream to firm up my skin because it was so loose on my stomach.
Yeah.
It's not like that now. But it was only 10 pounds ago, so I don't know. I guess 10 pounds is a lot.
If it's in one area.
Mine goes to my stomach because I'm insulin resistant, but.
Think that's why?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. That's a sign of insulin resistance.
Why don't you take metformin or something?
I don't do metformin.
Do they have anything else?
Diet and exercise.
That's it? That's all you can do for insulin resistance is
I mean, you could take metformin, diet and exercise. That's
Why don't you want to do metformin? Because it's dangerous?
It messes up your stomach. Like bad diarrhea.
For real?
Bad nausea. But forever, though? For like 3 or 4 weeks. But there's also been a lot of stuff about metformin too coming out. I need to
3 or 4 weeks. I feel like that was a long time ago when he was doing that. So maybe it's different.
No, we learned about metformin this past semester, and it was like
same stuff.
Yeah, you had like let them know that they're gonna have really bad diarrhea for the first 2 to 3 weeks.
It's crazy, ain't it?
And it's not regular diarrhea. It looks so weird. Like
it's cleaning you out like a cleanse.
It looks like almost like white worms and like white eggs in your poop. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I don't want to even see that, dude.
I know.
I feel like you think it's like
that was a
doing
long time
colon
ago.
cleanse kind of thing for you.
I don't know. I forget like the effects of it or whatever. Like the actual like the patho of it, like the pathophysiology of that medicine, like how it breaks down into your body and what it actually does.
All right.
But you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. Yeah. But like what it affects specifically.
Yeah, I think it does something with like the sugars in your digestive system or something like that. Keeps it from absorbing like
so you're just
the sugar
out straight sugar.
Probably.
That's gross, dude.
Yeah.
That might not be what it is, but that's what it made me think of.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But, so she just finished her second semester of nursing school. So that's good. She's got 2 more to go.
Yep.
And I'm super excited about that. But
graduating in 11 months.
That's difficult though.
That's super hard. Super, super hard. They're wanting us to go to like school and the clinicals 30 hours a week. And then they say to pass, you have to study 20 to 30 hours a week on top of going to school. Yeah. So
you didn't study that much this time, though. You did pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of it was review.
I think that just it depends on how fast you catch on to stuff. I mean, everybody's probably different, but
if it wasn't for last semester, like me, like failing last semester last year, then those medications would have like.
Too much.
Yeah, it was hard. I mean, I still did good though. I mean, considering everything, like, but a lot of it, the reason I didn't have to study as much is because I knew it from the previous semester because I had to retake it. But I am excited I get to do OB.
Yeah, you might get to
next
deliver a baby.
semester. I was super excited. That's what I really like go for.
What if the baby passes away or something? Or the mama or something?
That'd be rough.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. When that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know.
Eventually, probably.
Like some of our teachers are OB nurses, and I think one of them said that she's been doing it for like 20-something years, and she's only encountered like the death of I think it was a baby. Only one. She's only encountered one. So I mean, that was like with labor and delivery. She said most of the time with that situation, it's like emergency C-section, OR type stuff.
Okay, yeah.
So
I see.
So like on the floor, like on the OB floor, they don't deal with that a lot. So
you get to do it in Cleveland too. So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like you driving all the way to Chattanooga. Sometimes it scares me.
Yeah, but that's just one day a week. That's my OB. Yeah.
That sucks.
So I still have to go to Chattanooga the 3 other days, 3 days a week.
I'm ready for you to be done. That's going to be life-changing for us.
I know. I'm super excited about it. It's what I've always wanted to do, so.
I know it. It'd be crazy. Like, if I wasn't such an asshole, you'd be done a long time ago.
Yeah.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man.
It is crazy.
I feel like I got something wrong with me. Like, self-sabotage myself all the time. Not even on purpose.
It's probably one of your defense mechanisms.
Self-sabotaging?
Yeah.
I need to go to therapy, don't I?
100%.
I'd probably enjoy it.
No, literally. So we tried marriage counseling when we got back together. Our first session together, she started talking to us and stuff, and then she's like, okay, so forget marriage counseling. I need to talk to you, bro. I need to get down to your core because you're pretty messed up in the brain.
She didn't say that.
No, she didn't. But yeah. But I think there's a lot to what's going on in there than what you realize.
I know.
And you think, why do I need to go to therapy? I know everything. I already know what's in my head. I already know what I need to do. I already know this. I know this. But the thing of it is having somebody.
They're just going to want to take me medication. That's it.
No, mine didn't. I talked to her for a long time. I know, but
you're not as fucked up as I am. I think I'm like bipolar, daggum.
Maybe.
What's it called? Manic depressive and all that
stuff. Yeah.
For real. Because it don't seem right to me.
Yeah. You need something.
Whatever marijuana has in it that makes you feel
good.
Even
normal.
If just a little bit. I could take one hit and feel
at ease.
Just like, all my anxiety's gone.
Yeah.
Why is it illegal? Because it's helped me more than anything I've ever done in my life.
Yeah.
I know it's a natural thing that grows in the ground, bro.
Yeah. Like, I can understand, like, not having to, just the side effects, like the long-term side effects of it. But if they could, which we obviously probably need to do more research on that, but if they can come up with something like that, but not have the negative side effects that come with it, then.
What's the negative side effects?
From what I was reading, it was like the memory loss.
Is it short term because it's just, or does it end up being long term?
I don't really know, but I know there was a lot of different stuff that it would cause long term.
I know when you're smoking out, like right then you can't remember shit sometimes if you get high, but
no, it affects your brain like later on in life.
Then you just take some shrooms to fix it, dude.
Is that what that does?
Does it? I'm not gonna say what it does because I've never done them, but from what I can tell, it helps the brain. I feel like a lot. It opens up everything. I feel like what I've heard that it makes new pathways.
Yeah, everything. The neurons in your. I mean, I that would be kind of cool to see. Scientists experiment on that. Like
they already are.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying I would like to be there while they like to see like all the neurons.
Oh yeah.
That'd be
awesome,
really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool as crap.
Because you could see like the normal firing of the neurons, and then they get on that, and it's like it'll probably light up like a Christmas tree.
It probably uses parts of your brain you never use otherwise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Which those are natural too, which is crazy to me.
I know it.
Like, I don't know.
I said something about taking mushrooms the other day, and somebody said it's witchcraft. I'm like, I mean,
it's natural.
Is God witchcraft or something? Because
he's the one who created them.
I mean, if he created everything, that's the mushroom he created. So
yeah,
for us, for somebody, there's a reason for it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
there's a reason for it being there.
Yeah, he didn't.
Marijuana
he does
medicine.
Everything on purpose.
So I don't know what y'all talking about, bro. If it's natural, I feel like it should be straight up legal.
Yeah,
100%.
I mean, that goes into like government crap, but that's the reason why it's not. But
obviously, yeah, it comes down to taxes and money and stuff.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it. But even if they lost a whole bunch of money because people can grow it, then I mean, they got all the money they could save just by not taking care of people in prison and stuff. I feel like.
Yeah.
There's probably more money in prison. That's probably
I
why
don't think people who are on drugs need to go to prison.
They don't, but that's probably why they have prisons, honestly, because of money. It probably has nothing to do with what's right and what's wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody's making a shit ton of money off of that.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, like, I think that there should be maybe like rehab places.
Yeah.
For all the people who are on drugs. Like, it shouldn't be prison. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they should go to rehab and learn different ways to cope, and like I feel like that would be so much better than to just throwing them in prison, because they're just going to be like, that's just making them go to prison. That's not doing anything to help them mentally. You know what I'm saying?
Do they give them that choice though? Because I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
No, like I don't really know, but
I feel like that'd be like an obvious thing, almost.
I don't know.
If they're smart, I feel like it would be.
I know, but like, people keep every time they go on drugs, they go to prison. They don't go to rehab though.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes.
Maybe the court might order it for them to do the rehab if it's so many whatever, but I think that it should just automatically be rehab and not prison. Like, automatically.
Automatically?
Yeah.
What if it's like the 5th time?
Take them back to rehab.
Why make them even go to rehab, though? Obviously, they just want to do it for their self-pleasure. If they're not hurting anybody, what's the point in sending them to prison? I can understand sending drug dealers, maybe, that are not licensed. We can say if they ain't licensed or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Those, that's different.
I think people just chilling at the house doing meth or whatever, it ain't going to hurt nobody.
Yeah.
Majority of the time. Unless they got kids, but take the kids away from them.
Yeah.
Unless they can function, even if they got kids, if they can function properly on meth, I feel like it shouldn't be a big deal. If they ain't doing it around them or something.
I don't think that you could probably function correctly on meth.
A kid can get in your medicine cabinet and take a big bottle of Xanaxes if they want to. So what's the difference? Having meth out.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. That's just my opinion.
I don't know.
If they got kids, they shouldn't be allowed to do it there. But
no,
like in Oregon, I think everything is legal in Oregon. Every drug you can think of.
That's how it should be. I mean, not everything, but
it would save the prison. It'd save the government a lot of money, prison wise, I guess. But
I don't know.
I'd probably say like 75% of people in jail are probably from drugs. What do you think? Probably. I don't know. It's just a guess. But
that rehab place that I went through on my psych clinical, it was like you had to be like in rehab for like 2 years or whatever to even work there. So you had to. I mean, that gives them opportunity to.
You had to be in rehab for 2 years?
Well, you had to be sober for 2 years, but I think going through their program too or something like that, they give them jobs to do to actually go out and talk to other people who have to go to the hospital for drug overdose or whatever. And I just thought that was really neat. And there was this one guy there, he was in and out of jail for 20 years and finally decided to clean up. And
yeah, people don't do it until they're ready, until they want to.
That's the thing. Yeah. So in prison, out of prison, and it's just not going to make a difference. Yeah. But I feel like rehab would be a better way of going about it instead of just taking them to prison. In my brain, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, your opinion's your opinion.
Yeah.
Are you ready to end it?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you liked this video, hit that like button. If you didn't like it, hit that like button anyway. And we'll appreciate it. And we'll see y'all next time. Love y'all.
Love y'all.